Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to cover an attachment here for the YardBoss tiller we discussed in a previous video. The power sweep attachment is an addition to the tiller. It goes on the end of it when you take off the tines or the dethatching tool or the edging tool, any of that type of stuff. Even in this case, maybe even the actual string attachment for doing trim work. So let's open this box, see what we got in here. I've used it before, but I kind of want to show you guys what comes out of the box as we go through this here. So let's take a gander. So inside the box, you're going to have a spindle, I guess you probably would call it, or an attachment for each side of the tiller. I'll show you how this all goes together here. One for each side, and then you've got the actual paddle wheels themselves. Really quality, high quality rubber. I'm sure it'll last for quite a long time. And this rubber is actually replaceable. This center wheel comes off of and you can replace it if needed. Not sure how long it'll last, but from my understanding it's supposed to last quite a little while. There's two of those in here, one for each side. And then I actually have the pieces to snap on to the guard to help protect all this. It'd be a little overkill on the guard for safety, but it's there for a reason. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how this all goes together, and then we'll do a little trial with it. In typical German fashion, it seems to be pretty well built. Everything Germans do seems to be over-engineered, but that's not a bad thing. It says it's manufactured by Stihl, Inc. USA with domestic and foreign components. So that's what it says on the box here. And like a lot of steel stuff, there's a lot of it is made here in the United States. So the only tool you need to do this is the wrench that comes with the tiller itself. It's got a Torx tip or a hex end on the end, whatever you want to call it. All you got to do this, on each side here, there are pins you pull out. So you pull the cotter pin out, and the tines come right off. So 1, 2, come right off. Pretty easy. Same thing on the other side. Pull that pin out, tine comes out, 1, 2. Pretty easy. You take your wrench here, and then up in here, you'll see there's a bolt here. A little closer so you can see it. There's a bolt here, and a bolt on the right below it here. It's covered in dirt. All right, you'll see there's a bolt here and a bolt here. You just gotta loosen them up. So get in there, loosen her up a little bit. Same with the other one. Get in there, loosen her up. Pretty simple. And then you can only rotate it one way. So you rotate around, getting the excess dirt out of there. And then you just tighten it back down. So what that does is it changes the rotation of the transmission. So obviously, when you're doing your forward work, or you want the tines rotating backwards, that's when you're using the tines. That way you're digging in the ground. Whereas the power sweep actually rotates the opposite direction and throws the rocks in front of you. There are some people who use it in the reverse direction. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just not intended that way. And some people do find it easier. You'll notice down here on the bottom, there is an arrow. Sorry. There's an arrow here that shows which direction it rotates. So it'll rotate, in this instance, it'll rotate counterclockwise, which is what it'll use to throw the rocks forward, or dirt, or whatever you end up choosing to do. So now that you get rotated around, it's pretty simple now. These have pins on them. I just store them in here for, I'm not using it so I don't lose them. They pull right out. So what you do is you slide this up on here. They are keyed on the inside. And same thing as to flatten the shaft, so you just line that up. Slides right on, and you push this in the hole. And this piece is locked in place on this side, and you do the repeat the same thing on the other. Here again, the pin. You line it flat up, push it on, it's there. Last thing you do, take the flapper wheel, put the hex over the X, it slides right on. Easy as cake. Goes on just like that. You'll see here. Goes right on there. And we'll take the pin, slide it right back up in here. Repeat the same thing on the other side. So over here, do the same thing. Take the wheel, hold it on there, shove it on. Grab the pin, slide it in. Like I mentioned before, so then it's on. Just like that, it's on. Like I mentioned before, this is a bigger one that comes with it. This other one's a little shorter if you're only using tilling. But I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's a standard item. I think you have to order it separately. But my dealer gave me one. He had an extra as part of the deal here. So all you do is these pieces here slide on. So you just line them up. And the line it up here on the top side. And then you just push it right in. Pretty simple. Snaps right in. And this one goes over top. You see the lip here. It goes over top of it and slides right in. Covers in place. This helps to protect you from any debris that could fly around when you're doing it. So this thing doesn't really spin all that bad, so it's not horrible, but that way covers the entire wheel up. Now we got the entire thing put together. We got the guards on, the wheels are flipped on. Pretty quick and simple. It's probably only a couple minute job. Up on top here it shows you the pictures of, you know, which way you should have rotate and which way you shouldn't. Pretty straightforward stuff here. So let's go try it out. I'm gonna plant my asparagus, and asparagus roots, and I made a mess. So let's see how it does here on this dirt. So you gotta adjust your height here, and then you just bring it up. Right down the bare grass. Here again, we got dirt clear out here in the yard. I don't want to clear out here. We'll push it all up here along it and get it back neat and tidy. Neat and tidy, the way I like it. Oh man, I made a mess in the yard. I have to sweep all this up. Oh wait, that's right. You can use the power switch for this. Let's watch how easy this is. Holy cow! Nothing less. It didn't even hurt the grass. Whew! That could have been a lot of work. All joking aside, this thing really does do a great job. You'll see here, there's barely even any dust in the grass. It pulled all the rock out, put it up here in the driveway. Did a great job. Using this to help maintain my driveway. You'll see here that I've got quite a bit. This one's up next to the house and then runs clear down to the street there. I've got probably 250 total feet of gravel that I have to take care of. It's nice because after a long winter here in Iowa, if you're blading gravel, it'll be good to pull all the gravel back out of the grass, and otherwise you have to rake by hand. And I did that for the first 2 seasons, and no longer again will I be doing that. This will save my back for sure. Highly recommend it. It does a great job. Doesn't even hurt the grass. I don't know quite how it works. Those rubber wheels are amazing, and like I said, I've used it a decent amount. There's not even a single bit of wear on it yet. Get you a little bit closer look here again, but yeah, there's nothing in the grass, not even a single pebble. So it's pretty awesome. Good stuff. Well, that's gonna do it for the day. Thanks for tuning in the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me along on the journey here. Like the video. Hit that little bell so you know when I post more videos. Make sure you share it with your friends. They might find this exciting too. I find it exciting, but I know this is me, my channel, right? Thanks again. Appreciate all the views. And until next time, we'll see ya.